Hello, and welcome to this short and sweet little ab workout. As we work through today's short Pilates class, I want you to just really be mindful that, none of this should feel rushed. Everything that we do in Pilates is slow and controlled and worked from that really precise state. So if you feel at any point any tension or pain in your low back or your neck, just make sure that you ease off and really listen and honor your body. You're here to build strength, and that's what we're gonna do. So make sure that you honor it along the way, because I want you to feel great after this, okay? And you deserve that. So let's take our time. Let's come to the top of the mat with your feet just a hips width apart. We're gonna reach the arms straight forward. Take a big breath in and lift up really nice and tall. And then you're gonna tuck your tailbone and slowly lower down just one vertebra at a time. Now soften your shoulders. They're gonna wanna creep up on you. And then what you're gonna do is bring your hands to the back of the head. You're gonna bend into your knees, and you're gonna, from this position, just lengthen your low back. And as you scoop that belly button into your spine, lift one leg up off of the floor, followed by the next. Now keeping the elbows wide, but within your vision, you're gonna tuck your chin to your chest, lengthening the back of the neck, and then exhale, lifting your head. So to avoid any pain in the neck, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're looking forward. Scoop your belly button in, and as you inhale, lower your right toes down towards the floor, not necessarily touching them. Exhale, slowly peel back up. Inhale, lowering the left leg. Now move from your hip, not from the knee, so meaning that your leg, the space behind the back of the knee, shouldn't change. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale, slowly coming back up. Inhale, lowering the left. And exhale, slowly coming back up. Now, as we're working through this, making sure that the length and the sides of the body stays the same. So you're not lifting the hip in any way. You're just really working from that anchored position. We just have two more here, my friends. Lower that right leg down. Fight to keep that flexion in your spine, meaning head up and looking forward. Last one here. Can you lift your head a little higher? Now zipping the knees and feet together. Let's slowly lower the head back down. Take a big clearing breath. Inhale. And exhale out. On your next inhale, keeping that belly button pulling in, low back long, tuck the chin to the chest. We're gonna exhale, slowly peel the head up. So now you're gonna inhale, squeezing the knees as you lower the legs. Now in this position, your legs should not touch the floor. Exhale, slowly come back up. So don't think that that's the goal. Inhale, lowering down. With control, exhale, scooping that belly button to bring those knees back up. And again, inhale here. So as your legs lower, you're gonna notice you wanna lean back. So really fighting with that rib cage connection to stay scooped in. So it's like you have a little zipper from your belly button to your rib cage. You're keeping that core connection really nice and tight, and that's gonna be what protects your low back, keeping that connection strong. So two more here. Inhale, lowering down. Squeezing the knees to just pull that belly button in a little bit more. One more time. Inhale, lowering down. And exhale, slowly lifting up. Lift your head a little higher at the end, and then slowly release the head. Now we're gonna bring the arms down by your side, lengthen through the legs. From this position, you're gonna lower your legs just slightly, keeping that low back nice and long. Inhale, legs go straight up. You're gonna take a little pause. Exhale, from scooping the belly button, see if you can lift the hips up off of the floor, and then slowly lower them back down. Keeping that belly button tight into the spine as you lower the legs slightly. Inhale, legs straight up, pause. Exhale, peeling yourself up. Now don't worry if the hips aren't lifting up. Just focus on eliminating that temptation to use momentum here, my friends. So when you come up with the legs, pause, and that will eliminate that option. Make sure that your head is nowhere but up, and your arms, they're pressing in a way that's just gently grounding you. You're not pressing into that kind of death grip style with the arms. Peel yourself up with control and lower yourself back down. We have three more here. So this can be one of the most frustrating positions in our Pilates practice because, you know, we're used to bigger is better, right? And this is a very small movement. Some of you, like I said, will not even get the hips off the floor today, and that's okay. It's way better to work from that controlled position and build that strength in your transverse abdominis right below your belly button rather than just huck the legs and use momentum. We have one more. So ensure you take that little pause at the top and then peel yourself up with control. And then slowly lower back down, bringing those knees back to that reverse table, squeezing the knees. Hands are gonna come to the back of the head. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, we're gonna peel ourselves up. So remember, look forward, not up. We're gonna inhale here, straighten the right leg, bend the left knee and twist to the left. Inhale back to center, keeping that head up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to center. So every time you come up, I want you to imagine like you're zipping the front of those ribs together, fighting to keep that flexion. The head's gonna wanna come back. So really keep that nice and strong. We're doing really good. Twist to the left, back to center, twist to the right, back to center. We're here for 4. Nice and controlled. Resist that temptation to fly through this. Good, just 2 more. 1 more each side. Back to center. And last one. Come back to center. Lift a little higher if you can. And then slowly lower yourself back down. Just take a clearing breath here. We have 1 more from this position. Big breath in. And nice big breath out. On your next inhale, you're gonna tuck the chin towards the chest. We're gonna exhale, lift the head. So this time I don't want you to go as far to start. You're gonna inhale, lower the legs just slightly. Exhale, extend those legs nice and long. Inhale, legs go straight up. See if you can lift the head a little higher. And exhale, bend the knees. Now option to bring the arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, extend the legs, just making sure there's 0 tension in your neck. Inhale, legs straight up. Exhale, bend the knees. I'm gonna give you 1 more option, okay? Listen to your body. Inhale, lower the legs. As you extend those legs, reach those arms back. Everything lifts back up. Exhale, bend the knees. Just a few more. Inhale, lower the legs. Make sure the chin is tucked. Exhale, expand and pull away from that midline without losing it. Inhale, everything lifts up. Exhale, bend into the knees, arms reach. Last one. Inhale here. Exhale, pull away. And then inhale, everything lifts up. Exhale, bend the knees. This time you're gonna grab the backs of the knees and then with control, good job, cross the ankles and then come into a tabletop position. So from that position, you're gonna find your way into whatever plank feels strong for you. So maybe that's a plank with the knees down, untucking the toes, and maybe you join me in a full plank here. We're gonna take a nice big deep breath in, heart lengthens forward, and we're just holding here for 3. And for 2, draw your shoulders down, and most important thing here is that we keep breathing while lifting the head. On your next inhale, we're gonna lift those hips up towards the sky. Take a nice big deep breath in, big breath out. Now on your next inhale, we're gonna come forward into a high plank, and from that position, you're gonna bring your right knee to right elbow, float it back. Heart stays forward. Left knee to left elbow, drop that opposite knee if you need. Float it back, inhale, heart forward. And then peel your hips up towards the sky. Nice big breath. And then slowly coming forward once again, heart forward. Right knee to right elbow, float it back. Left knee, left elbow, float it back, slow it down, heart forward, and lift your hips up towards the sky. Now we're taking 1 more here. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Right knee to right elbow. float it back, keep that chest forward, noticing them wanting to lift, and left knee to left elbow, and slowly float it back. One more inhale here, and then slowly lift the hips up. Take a nice clearing breath here. And then on your next inhale, let's slowly come forward. Let's drop the knees and come down onto the elbows. Now I want you to grab opposite elbows so that they're only shoulder width apart. And then interlock your fingers. On your next breath in, let's slowly lift the legs, keeping that heart forward. And then take your feet just a smidge wider than your hips. You're gonna dip your right hip down, come back to center. And left hip down, back to center, keeping your head up. And right hip drops, center, and left hip drops, center. We're gonna do a couple more rounds, keeping that head up and keeping that breath calm. Back to center, 2 more here. Back to center, try to keep those hips low. They're gonna wanna come up. Now hold it here for 3. Breathing deeply for 2. 1 more breath. Now I want you to dig deep here, my friends. Slowly press your palms down, back into that high plank, holding here. Good job. Lifting your hips up to the sky. And let's take a clearing breath here. Big exhale out. And then what I want you to do is take your feet just a little bit wider. We're gonna play with one more thing from here. Now with those obliques nice and fired up, we're gonna inhale, come forward, high plank. You're gonna pivot to the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of the left foot, and reach that left arm up to the sky. We're gonna slowly bring the hand back down, inhale, heart forward. We're gonna pivot to the other side. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Keep the shoulder down your back. And then slowly come forward. Now feel free to drop your knees here with me. Untuck the toes. We're gonna inhale, lower down to hover. Exhale, press back up. One more time. Inhale, lower down to hover. Exhale, press back up. Tucking the toes. And then lifting the hips up into downward facing dog. Take a clearing breath here. We're gonna do that one more time. So make sure your feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Inhale, come forward, find that plank. Pivot to the outer edge of your right foot. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. Slowly bring that left hand down, heart forward, big breath in. So we pause, no momentum. Pivot to the left. And inner edge of the right foot presses as the right arm reaches. Slowly come forward, option to drop the knees, or you can stay with me. We inhale, lower to hover. Exhale, press back up. One more time, inhale, lower to hover. Exhale, press back up and hold it here for 3. This is it. Keep your head up, keep your breath calm for 2. One more breath. And then slowly drop to the knees. Bring them wide as you untuck your toes and then just let the hips get heavy. Now press into your palms as you lengthen the sides of the body, and then just take a moment here to just notice the quality of your thoughts. If you're anything but really proud of what you just did, then that's some work for you to do. We're always so hard on ourselves, so can we shift that focus? Even if it feels, not strong for us, you're here to build strength, so just be proud of that. Let's start to shift our focus to all that we are instead of all that our mind tries to lead us to believe that we're not. It's all false information, I promise. So take one more deep breath, and then you're gonna inhale, slowly roll all the way up. Reach the arms up towards the sky, big breath in. Exhale, hands to your heart, and acknowledge yourself. Thank you for coming. I hope you feel great. And again, if there was any heaviness as you went through this and you felt like, oh, I'm not strong, or I used to be able to do this, I highly recommend you check out some of my meditations because they help us shift that focus. Again, be proud of yourself. You deserve it. Take the best care.